GearNetwork.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
So, Fat Man.
Sleazy.
Forgive the wind. I'm not on location. I'm on location, but somebody is going somewhere in a car. We'll find out.
Hi, guys.
Chip is actually...
I'm almost home. Give me about another...
He doesn't even know how long. But it's our big, wonderful, beautiful special that we talk about, Wrestlemania.
Woo!
Woo!
Wrestlemania!
And we'll talk about that on The Wrestling Show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fat Man.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Well, guess what? We've got, once again, as we alluded to on the front end, Chip Willett is here with us. Well, kind of. In a car somewhere in the middle of fuck all wherever.
Pennsylvania, dickwad.
Take your finger on my ass, because I'm leaving you behind.
I'm not Arkansas. It's Pennsylvania. Get it right.
Close enough. 6-1.
What?
Those fucking Amish, I know them.
Well, that's true.
And as always, the second place winner of last week's trivia contest, Ryan Williams, is here today.
Fuck you. it was a tie.
It was out of
Fuck
time.
you.
It is on record that you lost, sir.
Hey, it's on record that you had the wrong information. That's what it is.
The record states you can't
No.
change. You can't change the record book, sir. The
Well,
record
didn't
states
change the
I
record
win.
book, sir. You
I
just
won.
hate the fact that somebody is on your level and you can't handle it. I get it. It's okay. Be scared, little man.
It's not.
fine.
That's not it at all. I'm just saying on the record is saying that I won.
No, on the record is clear wrong information.
Doesn't matter. It don't matter if I'm wrong or right. The winner on record is this guy.
You can rewrite record books. Just saying.
No, you can't.
And that's
You can't
why I
be
said
right.
it.
They get Rhino riled up.
Oh, there's no getting wrong. I know I'm right no matter how much of a dickhead you want to be about it. It's a tie.
Of course I'm going to be a dickhead about it. And yes, it was a tie. But it was so weird because when I even questioned myself, I looked it up during the show when we taped it, and it said 9 seconds on Wikipedia. And then when Ryan mentioned it, I looked up again and it said 22 seconds. I'm like, Ryan changed Wikipedia.
Ryan changed Wikipedia to tie, not even to win.
Yeah, not to win.
Just a tie.
Because winning would be too obvious. That's
Right.
That's my explanation. I'm sticking to it.
You know what's
co-trivia kings.
so
Like the 94 Rumble.
So here's the best part about that.
I'm
Because
heart.
well, it also affected something else. It means technically I tied Chip as well for last place.
Ha!
So Chip, you and I think he's frozen, but whatever.
He is frozen. He's been freezing all day.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is it
man,
that
that's
cold?
a solid opener and a great main event. It's okay. We need jabronis to open the card for the main event talent.
True story, bro.
Now
and I
I
still get to claim the deserving unofficial Hall of Fame member of the wrestling show.
Who?
don't worry. We will keep this going. We will do this again, and next time I will study.
Are we doing Money in the Bank next or SummerSlam?
The best part about this is next time it doesn't matter. Fat Man could beat me 99 times out of 100 now. He never beat me the first time. That's all that matters now.
He never beat me the first.
This isn't our first trivia on the show, so...
But it's the first time I've done trivia on the show.
That is true. Yeah.
Usually I'm the one that hosts it, see?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we've only been doing this for nearly 9 years, so I mean...
I'm around long enough with little bits of dickhead syndrome breaks in between. Like, That's the first time I've been on a trivia show in 9 years.
Yeah, well, there you go. 9.5. Yeah, Fatman's right. I don't even know how long we've done this fucking show. That's how long we've done it. Let's get right into it. WrestleMania, do you have the card, Monsignor Fatman? And more importantly, do you have it broken up by night?
Yes.
That motherfucker, I was going to slap him. Virtually.
Wikipedia is so good for that.
Yep. That's what I got.
Oh, cool. Well, let's get on to night 1.
Oh, man, I was going to do night 2 first. Okay, night 1. So we're going to have, let's see here, Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin.
Are we going to talk about the matches as you say, or are you just going to say the whole card?
I'm going to say the match, and then we're going to talk about the match.
Yeah.
That's how a preview show normally goes.
Yo, dude.
Chip just laying the shit in right in the beginning.
Right, and I'm not the one that shits on Chip as much as the other dickhead does. Oh, right. He's taking shots at me. Oh, yeah, fantastic.
So you know how it goes where it's like the husband gets home from a long day at work because the boss was yelling at the husband. So the husband yells at the wife.
Screaming.
What's that?
The chain is screaming.
Yes. And they just keep screaming at each other down the line.
I didn't appreciate when my wife got mad at me because I had sex with her identical twin. She said, you should have known the difference because he had a penis. And I said, whoa, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You do know that a guy and a
get the
girl...
first one out early, that's all.
But here's the thing, though. As a twin with a female, they don't look alike with guys and girls.
They did because of the penis. And when I got so far in, it didn't matter.
Well, when the light's off, a hole's a hole.
Yeah, well, sleazy follows. You also went to the Joey Ryan School of Seduction, huh?
Yeah.
So is that why Sleazy cuts his dick on a pop can?
Whatever kinks people are into, you are not to fucking judge them, sir.
Hashtag oddly specific.
Hashtag
so now is I hope you step on a Lego. I hope you put your dick in a can.
Yeah, there we go. I hope you put your dick in a can. Ladies and gentlemen, our new shirt coming out the week after WrestleMania. I hope you put your dick in a can.
We sell negative.
Well, it is WrestleMania night 1 tonight, so
it is WrestleMania night 1.
Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin?
No one cares. As obvious by the...
I thought we made that clear by talking about the dicks. And it sucks because Corbin's really good. Corbin's the best he's been in a lot of people in WWE are now the best they've been in a while. But Corbin's really good. Drew's, I want to say it's obvious Drew's going to win, but we're betting money tonight and tomorrow, and I kind of want to pick Corbin because everybody's going to pick Drew on the gambling side of things.
Well, McIntyre stole his sword, so he's got to get his sword back.
He's got to get his win back and sword.
He's got to get his sword back, just like how PCO years ago stole Bret Hart's jacket.
Okay,
I'm very upset that Happy Corbin, has been undefeated or not pinned, and it's going to go away on Mania. That breaks my heart. I'd run the fuck with that.
Here's what I think, and honestly, I don't think it would be a hot take here, but a hot take in the general wrestling community. 100% Happy Corbin should be winning this.
Yeah.
Yes.
The man beat Kurt Angle.
In his last match.
At
a WrestleMania.
At a WrestleMania. He technically, effectively retired him.
So, yeah.
Why isn't he beating Drew McIntyre here?
Because of the sword?
Well, you can do the comeuppance where Corbin wins by a fluke and then
this is what Sleazy wants, because I know how Sleazy thinks.
Oh, yeah. This is a definite Sleazy wants.
So
what I think is going to
listen.
Okay.
He wants Happy Corbin to win at WrestleMania and keep the sword. So when we go to Providence for WrestleMania Backlash, there's a sword on a pole.
Oh my God. I didn't even go down that route. You are a genius, sir.
You don't want to go down that road.
The sword falls and stabs someone.
Shatters because it's plastic. Hits the ground.
Second death at a wrestling.
So everyone thinks Corbin should win, but McIntyre's winning. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Seth freaking Rollins will be determined.
Question mark.
We know who it's going to be.
No, it's not. You fucking liar. Shut the fuck up.
We know who it's going to be. It's going to be Hornswoggle because he's
No, it's not. It is
It's
absolutely
Vince McMahon's son. It's going to be Hornswoggle.
no. It's Ken Kennedy, obvious.
But Hornswoggle's Vince McMahon's son. So it
I
has to be
really want WLC too. Dude, and like I said, now, as in when I first read about this on Tuesday, because today is Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Wink. Nudge,
The
nudge.
two rumored names are Cody and Shane because they want to save Cody for the first Raw after Mania that's had fans in 3 years.
I figured that would be the case.
Maybe. It's
You
possible.
motherfucking marks! They're sitting here thinking Cody resigned. Meanwhile, he showed up last night
What?
at Supercard of Honor.
I got it.
Oh, okay. So that's what Tony Khan's big announcement is. Stay after the show.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? And if you get that
where- is
reference,
that-
you're too old.
Was that on pay-per-view or was that on... What was that on last night?
Fight.
It's on Fight
It's on
TV.
Fight? All right.
White has everything and the dog fucking the cat this weekend if it's in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, basically. They got every
They
single
even
drop
have
of the collective.
They even have Conrad Thompson doing a podcast on. So it's
For, get this, $12.99. Go fuck yourself.
yeah. Well, have you listened to his podcast lately? It's ad-free shows. It's what was it? What I listened to? My World Jeff Jarrett
Which is really good, by the way.
presents ad-free shows.
Right.
Like every 3 minutes, there's a fucking 20-minute fucking ad.
You know
Yeah,
who's
so
a...
get the show on ad-free shows, and there's going to be no ad.
Listen. I pay for Spotify. I'm supposed to get those shows ad-free anyway. So
Mine's
Well, you-
ad-free.
Well, you get them ad-free, but you get the Spotify ads out.
yeah.
Like, technically,
Anyway.
if you listen to our show on Spotify Premium, you still get a couple of ads. Obviously, one in the mid-roll and one at the beginning, because our podcast network puts them.
Wow.
Or a podcast network. So anyway, Cody Rhodes is winning.
Shane is obviously winning.
Herein lies my problem. If it's Cody, Cody's winning. If it's Shane, Rollins is winning.
True.
And that's AB or it's WWE stuff that gets leaked on WWE all the time. The only really thing that hasn't been kind of leaked is the Cody thing because it's everybody else talking about it and nothing coming out of WWE side per se. So like it might not be Cody. It's highly possible. Like
Rob Van Dam.
until a certain song hits, I ain't gonna believe shit.
I agree with
Rob Van Dam.
I like my kayfabe simmering, so I'm gonna let this simmer.
Chip, what did you're trying to say something there.
I said it's Rob Van Dam.
It's Rob Van Dam.
Get out of the way right now.
It's fucking Hornswoggle. You guys are fucking marks.
If
Okay,
it was Warner's,
legitimately.
we too, and I can't believe you wished for that.
Legitimately,
WLC 2 with Seth Rollins.
why not? Get Joey Janelle in there. They're all short, right?
Fuck Joey
Fuck,
Janela.
fuck off with your nutty vanilla.
Okay.
No, legitimately. Outside of Cody and Shane, who do you think it could possibly be? Legitimately.
I have a name.
There are a lot of contracts that are ready to expire in AEW.
I don't think it's anybody. If it's not Cody, if it's not
Shane.
Shane, thank you. There's one name I think it could be.
Cena?
No.
Oh,
You're talking about throwing out names that would make sense for a big match for Rollins as the main event. Cena would.
that would be. I didn't think about that.
Undertaker?
No.
Taker's done.
Just have a quick freaking squash match against
Kind
him.
of like what he did with Cena.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing:
He's
is
going in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, but that taints the AJ thing.
it can, yeah.
You like regardless of what you say, Taker's last match was AJ Mania, and then you're like Taker's last match was Seth in a 2-minute squash. You know what I mean? Like the allures.
The crowd would be happy. It doesn't matter. The crowd would be happy.
So here's the thing: is you guys actually alluded to exactly what I thought it was going to be. Is Seth gets squashed by Cena in 2 minutes?
Oh.
So that's
Or
what
that.
I think, because that would make sense.
I think Undertaker makes more sense.
I think you're right in the fact that it is Texas and blah 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 blah. but I don't.
Booker T.
It could be Booker T. It could be.
Charmel's going to the Hall of Fame.
So then Charmel. Charmel's definitely going to go over Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, she'll go over easy.
Yeah, WWE loves intergender matches.
Yeah. But I mean, there are a few options there that don't entail the whole Cody thing. Like if you walk away from both of them, there's still a few options out there.
Yeah.
Are they legitimate? I don't know. But I can certainly say that at the very bare minimum, there are options that don't include signing somebody or dealing with massive heat or something.
It's Goldberg.
It could be. Hey, it could be Goldberg.
They have legend contracts. They can still do it.
They can pay him for a one-nighter. Again.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Too early in the show for that.
The New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
It's
Just
so
recently added.
yeah.
What did he say?
Just recently added.
Yes, just recently. So,
It should have been the New Day.
New Day?
Yeah.
Good day.
It sucks for Big E because this was supposed to be a 6-man, and I mean in the same breath, sucks for Butch.
Who?
His name is fucking Butch.
Mike Jones.
Get over it.
Butch Dunn.
Mike Jones, who?
Mike Jones.
His name is Butch. Get over it. It doesn't.
Butch Dunn.
This new character named Butch.
And even in the Butch side of it, I love how now it's like Dewdrop is Dewdrop and nobody remembers her other names.
Piper Niven? Viper? What are you fucking talking about?
I'm joking, Sleazy.
Well, here's my problem. It's not like Pete Dunne was like a nobody that they brought in, played around with him for a little bit, and then went repackaged him. He was the longest reigning champion of WWE for a long time.
But like, I will always and forever bring up Bradshaw to JBL. A name change and a gimmick change don't mean shit. Like,
yeah,
you can make it work.
That's true.
For people who initially shit on stuff like that, it's like, boys, like, it is the epitome of how about you just fucking let it play out.
Well, I will give you this. What was one of my biggest problems with Pete Dunne's presentation in WWE?
Wasn't Asian.
2 things. Okay.
Wasn't female.
3 things. No, is that when he wasn't wearing his singlet, he looked like shit. He didn't look like a badass fucking bruiser.
Now he looks like the bully from Newsies.
Exactly. And yes or no, whether or not you like that, it's irrelevant. He looks better in that get up. And honestly, the name change will help because of that.
It's like the Peaky Blinders in NXT.
Yeah.
For WWE.
So.
Actually, in the same breath that they put the 3 of them down in fucking NXT together, it'll be a fucking dandy little stable.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so who's winning? New Day?
Oh, New Day. 100% New Day.
No. New Day was winning. It was 3 of them. Sheamus and Ridge are winning now.
There is no way in hell that is going to happen after they broke Pete.
Chip, you said it wrong.
There's no way in the world that Jay
Briscoe
is winning the ROH title.
Thank you very much.
Zero chance that New Day's not winning here, especially now that Big E's on the show.
Yep.
I'll say this now. Hopefully I'm right. There's no fucking way Jay Briscoe defended the fucking Ring of Honor tag team titles last night on pay-per-view.
Let's see if we can tell the future.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the Usos versus some Asian and Rick Boogs.
Sleeper match of the weekend. You watch.
Really?
You watch.
Hopefully they get time.
Nakamura's got a bit of he's rebounding from the Kevin Owens not giving a fuck phase. So, like, he's having a little bit of fun with old Boogsy. And the Usos gets great matches out of everybody. I think that's going to be the match that nobody expects a lot of, and it's going to be fucking fantastic.
I hope so.
I love Nakamura, but the star of that match is going to be Boogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Sleazy loves Nakamura.
Yeah. Then
I didn't hear him.
I said, I love Nakamura, but the star of that match is going to be Boogs.
Right.
So this is a star-making moment for Boogs. I think it's going to be a great way to establish a tag team post Roman Uso bloodline situation. Spoiler.
Oh, Well, spoiler for 30 minutes from now.
Right.
So, new tag champs.
I think so.
I don't, because I think the Raw tag titles are changed, and I don't think they're going to do both tag titles.
Okay.
Now, again, boys, we're filming this on Tuesday. Come Saturday when I fills out that board, I'm really going to listen to the episode again to see if any of the comments now have changed by the time the gambling happens.
Yeah.
I think we'll see.
Wow, that was English.
Well,
Well, you can't make a decision right now. That's what's problem.
no, Usos retain. I'll say Usos retain.
It's a hard one to pick.
Just fuck Asians. Usos retain.
At least it's not Canadian.
Wow.
What did I do? What did I do? Just being innocent. Not fucking
Chip
being
just slapping you around, Ryan. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
He's slapping
Yo,
you
dog.
around on the seconds that he's actually connected to the call.
Right.
I hope his cell phone signal.
As soon as you say that, your sound fucks up.
That was perfect.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
I do.
Ray and Dominic Mysterio versus The Miz and was it Lucha Logan?
Lucha.
Dickhead, I do believe, is what some people are calling him.
That's asshole karma, bitch.
Team Dickhead.
Hashtag
Obviously,
Team
Mysterios are going over. Miz is going to take the fall because.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you think the celeb's going to win?
No,
The
I think
celeb's going to
Logan's
win,
fall.
and Miz is going to skull crushing finale Ray. Logan pins him, and we get the breakup.
Between
of
Miz
it.
and Logan?
No, Dominic and
Between
Ray.
Ray and Dominic.
No. They're going to have the Mysterios win to have them, the father-son team, win at WrestleMania.
Not gonna happen.
So then, wait a minute.
No, I don't see that happen.
Sleazy said it's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
In 6 hours.
In 6
So
hours.
it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, so there you go.
I know this is a wrestling podcast, but can I say fuck you, Sleazy? I really wanted that 15 seed to go all the way. And you had to say they were going to do it, didn't you?
I'm still in the running for my pool now. Thank you.
We'll find out. I'm two screening
not.
it. I am two screening it.
When
I have
is
a
when are
TV
the,
right there? I'm going to have the Final Four on and then WrestleMania on.
what time is it on? The final
think
four
the-
games.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to look that up.
6:30. I believe.
But I don't know which time the Duke game.
Yeah, which
No,
is the
that's gonna
important
be the
game.
last one.
I don't hate either
Yep.
side. Like,
Duke plays 8:50
PM?
p.m. on TBS.
Well, not AM.
Jesus Christ. Right in the middle of WrestleMania.
Yep. I mean, if Duke wasn't playing, I wouldn't have it on. But
I don't hate either team winning. Like there's not a bad team that you can't spawn something off in this match. That's why I'm not concerned about this match. With Miz, he's got a storytelling. Ray's good. Dominic a bit of stuff, and you can't judge Logan Paul yet in the ring because like the Bad Bunny situation last year, everybody's like he's gonna be shitting. Oh fuck, where did this come? And like some of them celebrities will surprise the fuck out of you. So there's no loser in this match. I don't think.
My problem isn't the
there
fact
is.
that
the audience.
oh, wow.
whoa,
With all due respect to what Chip's saying,
Chip ain't coming to Mark. Chip's become fucking jaded.
oh, he's into round level 2 of the wrestling show. You go from Mark to jaded fuck to not giving a fuck.
I don't blame Chip when he takes it out on you, fat man, because you are pretty much a fuck.
Wow. No, to Chip's credit, to Tripp's wow.
Wow, yeah, English.
To Chip's point, while Logan might actually have some skills in the ring or not, it doesn't matter. He's still a shit human being. The difference between him and somebody like Bad Bunny is that Bad Bunny doesn't record suicides in a forest.
SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair defends against Ronda Rousey. This bill has not been great.
I don't give a fuck. There's the reality.
Did you expect a different build out of Rousey going, I'm going to fuck you up, and Charlotte going, try it?
No.
Hasn't been interesting. And like,
I gave Ronda the benefit of the doubt when she came back, and now I'm kind of wishing I didn't do that.
So why?
The lackluster build for this. They could have done so much with it, and they really haven't.
so to be fair though, there is a rumor going around that Ronda is actually hurt.
Again,
So
What'd she do? Pull a muscle when she was slapping Charlotte?
I don't know. Charlotte beat the fuck out of her on top of that car. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, like accidents happen all the time. Like shitty with stuff that they're doing. Again, I'm what does Reddit call me? I'm a Fed shill. Like I hated this. I haven't hated this. There's nothing wrong with the build up. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Charlotte thinks she's better than everybody. Rousey's like, I'm gonna beat your fucking arm off you. Like it's exactly what I expected it to be. And if their match at Mania is anywhere as good as Survivor Series, if not better, you can all eat a dick for not being excited for this match.
Right. First of all, Ryan and I spent a lot of time in the basement. So, God damn. Between Reddit and Squared Circle, fucking garbage. Some of the it's like Matt times 10.
Nope.
I have to do the real name because Fat Man's just a character.
No, he's not.
But Matt, the real person, is a complete and utter asshole.
The real person and Fat Man are the same fucking person.
Yes, but I want to make it very clear. It's the real person that's being the asshole when it comes to wrestling.
Me times 10? Oh, no.
And that's a conservative number.
That is a conservative number.
Like
they're going to find out that I'm a bigger asshole than they are.
No.
I don't go on Reddit, so I don't care.
Right. Well, but there's the thing is that they'll bring you down to their level and then beat you with experience.
Yeah. Oh, don't comment on Reddit. Just read some of the fucking brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Cody saved racism in AEW, and now that he's left as racist again is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, right?
That's not being an asshole. That's just being stupid.
Oh, no. That is... You should see the threads that fall out of stuff like that, though.
Oh, fuck. Squared Circle will post something, and SC Jerk will post something back, and it is the biggest nerdy dick measuring contest on the internet. And some of them are really, really fucking funny.
Yeah, it is. It's the entertainment value is higher than what you could ever get from any other message board out there.
And if you read enough of it, you realize that's how Tony Khan books AEW.
Yeah, that is absolutely the truth.
He listens to the fans, the 100,000 that are on Reddit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Deets.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
So who's winning?
What match are we talking about again?
Really, Charlotte? I really think Rousey should win, but I mean, Flair's got a Flair.
No, Flair's winning this because Rousey won the last time and she needs her win back.
50-50 booking this shit.
Yeah, Flair's not getting her win back here.
No, I think Rousey's winning.
It's Rousey.
Flair's getting her win back in a couple of months, maybe, because then they're going to transition to Rousey and Becky.
Damn cat.
Flair's got to win here. Flair's got to win.
Wow.
Is it going to happen, Sleazy?
Don't you fucking open your mouth.
100%. 100% it will.
Oh, there's your new shirt. Don't you Jay Briscoe this.
You can find that on our store.thewrestlingshow.com.
So they're having both women's title matches in night one? So
yes.
Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch defends against Bianca Belair. Bianca wins, LOL.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a slam dunk, right? No?
Mm-hmm.
That's every 4 horsewoman beat then, too.
Yeah. Well, if you believe that Charlotte's losing.
No, I mean by Belair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
No, I have Becky.
Really?
Oh, there's the Mark coming back.
Welcome back.
After last night, or sorry, not last night, but Monday night on Raw, it's just like that last scene. It just woke up a devil inside of her that we haven't seen in a long time.
Wait,
so I think.
Wait. I didn't watch the product.
You're a fucking idiot.
So you'll have to.
She went to attempt to cut Bianca Belair's hair, and instead, Bianca Belair knocked her out and then cut Becky Lynch's hair.
So.
And almost took out an eyeball once or twice. Like it was
that's true.
Win on TV, lose on paper.
That's the normal pay-per-view-ish thing. But usually the heel is the one that looks strong before the pay-per-view, not the face. It's the reverse Triple H syndrome. Because when Triple H was a heel, he always looked bad on the Raw before pay-per-view and then always won. It was like miracles.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Becky Lynch cosplaying as Ed Leslie is never going to work. So we need to
Tell
end
me
this.
what to jerk off to.
Right? There's some really good fetish porn if you want it right there.
Belair win. LOL.
KO show segment. Austin beats the shit out of him. Cool.
I
So
want to talk about this one more so on what I'm going to do for the bet today. Because I haven't figured it out yet. And I figure today will be the day that I'll let everybody know. I don't know if I'm doing.
Well, I hope so, asshole.
What?
I said, well, I hope so, asshole.
Well, I mean, but the problem is we don't know if we want to do over under on stunners, over under on beers open. You know what I mean? Like, I want to pick a fun one to throw in this match for like the gambling side of it.
What about over under on time?
Over under on time, yeah.
okay, so here's what I did on ours, which was how many cans of beer will be thrown into the ring that will be shown on camera. That's what I ended up.
Austin's closing that show with a beer bash.
Oh yeah, but we need something to bet on. And
Yes.
and
Crazy. We're playing poker all day leading up to it. Then you're making a fucking WrestleMania thing. We really don't have to bet on that.
So
what the fuck is wrong with you?
So
1-800-GAMBLERS Anonymous.
I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the fucking.
So what's the main event that I won then?
It's got to
The
be
main event. Are you talking about the last segment or the last match?
The last match.
Becky Belair.
Becky Belair is the main event. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
What's the last match?
Flair Rousey.
I can see that.
We're basically split on one of the two women's matches as
Yes.
the main event of the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're putting as one of
How
the
about
main
this?
events the winner of the Royal Rumble.
Didn't Nakamura win a Royal Rumble? And
Fuck you.
The last match. Didn't Asuka win a Royal Rumble?
Also, fuck
match?
you.
Same year.
That was when New Japan presents the Royal Rumble.
Didn't
This year
Seth
it's
Rollins win
UFC
the Royal
presents.
Rumble and he opened the show.
Yeah, because he wanted to get it. Well, Lesnar
Lesnar
wanted to get his
wanted
shit, get out.
Edge won the Rumble, opened the show. Cena won the Rumble.
He was
wrestled in the
dying.
middle of the show. You know,
No, the year Edge won the Rumble, he didn't open. Del Rio.
Del Rio. Yeah, that's right.
He faced it. Edge faced Jericho in like a mid, but still counts because
Yeah.
he didn't close the show.
Yeah.
So that's why.
The 1 and 2 women's matches is the main event night one.
Ryan, really? We got to go to break.
All right, moving on to night 2.
Woo! It's Sunday. What a great night one.
Anything goes. Johnny Knoxville.
Can't fucking wait. I just finished the Jackass Forever movie 4 days ago on Tuesday when I watched it. Knoxville.
There's so much kayfabe going on here. I can't handle it.
What? Kayfabe? That bitch is ruthless. You got to stay nice to her. No, Johnny Knoxville is going to die. Sami Zayn's going to win, and it's going to be amazing.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the train wreck fuck that match is going to be.
Hot take, best build out of all the matches.
Of WrestleMania?
Of WrestleMania.
Wow, I can't believe you don't know who Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns are.
Fuck them.
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar's only been building for like 6 years. I don't know what
the sheer entertainment value of Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
On
what
Twitter.
they've done on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere but WWE TV has been fucking choice.
Because if you watched the product, you would have seen on Monday Night Raw how Brock Lesnar said, it's finally taken me 20 years to say this, but Pittsburgh, welcome to Raw. Because I always had that asshole Paul Heyman in my mic.
First
He's
of
been
all,
good there.
how dare you besmirch the name of Paul Heyman on this show?
How dare you not watch the fucking product to know how the show evolves, dickhead?
Second,
On to Legos.
fuck you.
Lego my ego.
2 fuck offs.
Does that mean that you want us to impregnate you?
Yes. Wait, what?
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
You said Lego my ego, and
I knew I found Sleazy on a pegging website one time with his woman, but I didn't think it was real.
First of all, one time? No, there was at least
just
4
one time.
videos.
I had that dark week. It was weird. Wrestling wasn't doing it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get yourself off. But the reality is that while we talk about this a lot on the show, where things go completely under the radar if you aren't part of the huge ecosphere of WWE and to a lesser extent AEW with BTE and watching Dark and Elevation.
The umbrella for AEW is more bigger of a spectrum for how their storytelling goes, but in not as much of a wider audience.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like the Knoxville and Sami Zayn stuff was good. They've been interacting at least once a week in some way, shape, or form to push this feud. Every week on fucking SmackDown, watching the product, you'd see this. You'd see the little promos or the comments or the video. I get it. Must be hard to do a wrestling podcast and expect to do actual journalism work, like watching the product.
Who the fuck does this shit?
Or reading up the results of the product, or like.
Hey, I watch on occasion the Hulu version of Raw.
No, the old 90-minute episode.
Right, and that's
and fast forward through it.
That's the trigger to me. Is you people?
What
do you mean, you people?
You people that say Raw Mania builds are shit, or pay-per-views are shit, or TV is shit, and then in the same breath go, well, I haven't watched since 1932. Then you don't know it's fucking shit, dickhead, because you're not watching the fucking product.
I watched it.
Well, I do have a bone to pick with Go Home Show WrestleMania on Raw. It wasn't the best, but I did watch it all the way through.
Here's the thing you got to realize: it's WrestleMania week. I'm surprised you're even having
normally
that's a good point.
SmackDown normally was always a tape. There might have been one or two matches taped on Raw that aired on SmackDown, but
I'm just saying, like, it's WrestleMania week. They don't want anybody to get hurt. I'm surprised they're even having matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to build it up. I mean, obviously they got to have matches. It's a wrestling show, but yeah, no. But that fucking tag team main event last night was.
Usos and RK Bro. Give me more of that.
Anyway, moving on. Let's do Bobby Lashley versus Omos.
Just added this week.
Or Omos.
Just added on Monday.
Added Monday, yep.
I will watch this match in some way, shape, or form, and it probably won't be live. I'll probably smoke. This is
definitely going to be a match that happens.
Yeah, look, how you guys talked about Drew and Corbin, like this is how I feel about Omos and Lashley, only because I got to smoke at some point during the pay-per-views.
This was the build. Omos destroys the tag team, goes, nobody can beat me. Lashley comes out, knocks him down. That's the build.
First time he's ever been knocked
again. That's incorrect because Omos has been running through people demanding competition for weeks now, and demanding, right? You know what I mean. So they've done enough of it that it wasn't just a one-shot deal. Like even the Rollins thing. No matter who he fights at WrestleMania, this Rollins storyline has been going on for weeks about trying. Like, no matter what anybody wants to say about WWE, they are fucking. When WWE are good and with the little details, they're really fucking good for that stuff.
You know what I hear? I hear three little words.
Oh, God. I don't care.
No, worse than I don't care. Feed me.
No,
more.
Fuck you.
Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more. It's Ryback all over again. And it's going to end the same way Ryback ended. Running into a major contender.
Losing to PG Punk in a Hell in a Cell?
Pretty much.
Fucking Punk.
It's going to end by him besmirching the name of Triple
Omos
H.
is winning.
Right?
I think Omos should win.
I don't know. I think Lashley's the most believable person to beat Omos, and Omos still be a monster after.
Yeah, because all I was going to do is hit him with the spear.
Yeah, because Lashley technically beat Lesnar. What a better way to put Omos over than to have the person that beat the original Lesnar.
Lashler. I like Lashler.
Lashler.
It's like a mocha version. It's like the Pokemon evolution. It's like Lesnar, Lashley.
Yeah, I like it. We should do this. New shirt. Store it
How
up.
many shirts have you given this show?
4.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
God.
Triple threat match. Sleazy's favorite match.
Oh, God damn it.
Tag team titles. RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy.
If it's as good as what it was when Rollins and Owens were in the match, this is going to be a deadly match too. But I think this is the start of Orton and Riddle's breakup. I think they're going to lose here, and this is where your little subtly start of fuck you, and hopefully they stretch it till SummerSlam or Money in the Bank. But this is where I feel like Alpha Academy, RK Bro, I don't think are leaving as champs.
I don't think so either.
I think Ryan's mostly right, except he picked the wrong tag team. Well, I think he picked the wrong tag team that's going to break up that night.
Street Profits?
I think it's going to be Street Profits.
There was rumors of them splitting months ago, so I could see it happening.
I think they're going to push Montez
as
singles heel.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can see it.
You got to turn Belair to do that.
You don't have to.
No, you had a heel Becky or a heel Becky and a face Seth.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but that didn't go very long, boss, because she fucked off.
Wait a minute. They're both heels now.
Who are?
But
Becky and Seth.
Right.
No, but what he's talking about when Seth turned heel, Becky was
that's right.
a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Becky, when Becky come back, she immediately did the match, which transitioned right into the heel turn right away. So at no point were the two of them face and heel.
Okay, fair.
If you want to do Montez Ford, you need to turn Belair too because they know the connection.
I don't think you have to.
I still don't. Yeah, I don't think you have to.
I don't think you have to.
You do a double turn. You do it. In my mind, if that is true and you're going to break up the Street Profits, I do a double turn in Becky and Belair, and Becky turns face and Belair turns heel. Montez Ford turns heel next night, and then you got your power couple that are going to run the SummerSlam or Survivor Series.
No, I don't think so. I think they want to have Belair as the face champion, and you can like. I don't think you need them to be together.
Yeah, but you're not going to get face sympathy heat for Belair when she knows her husband's a piece of shit, and she's like, "Oh, I'm great." They're like,
yes, the fans know that, but have they done that like recently in storyline? Like, yes, he's come out with her at the Rumble. Was it the Rumble?
Yeah, and he did it at Mania the year before, and like,
yeah,
they did the right, but like
they know, but it's not like storyline wise that they're like together. They know that their husband. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but they've appeared together on screen too, and Mike spots and celebrations and all that stuff. And I'm trying to think of a combination where a man and a woman were together. That one was heel and one was face on TV that didn't correspond quickly. That they were the same outside of Lana and Rusev, but that was the point that
Cena, Nikki Bella.
Edge right now. Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, but Beth's not on TV.
What?
Watch the product, sleazy.
They were they just recently had a tag match.
Yeah, Edge is now a heel.
Right, I know. Edge is a heel now.
But Beth's been away since the tag match, which was the Rumble, which was.
But I think I know where Sleazy's going with it. They were just recently together as faces. Now Edge is a heel.
And Beth has made comments directly saying, I don't know what's going on with Edge.
Oh, he does read the material.
Good boy. Now you got him too. Good.
Chip, I put you over on a fucking daily basis. You motherfucker.
Daily?
No.
Daily basis?
If Beth, outside of Twitter shit, if Beth had been on TV at any point being a face in this at all, I would probably agree. But since she hasn't been nowhere near TV and just done a couple of tweets of, "Oh, Edge, bad boy, I'm a spank and eat his ass later," you know what I mean? It's still not the same thing. Like, you know what I mean?
I see where
Carmella, Carmella turned heel around the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm still saying Cena and Nikki. They were together.
outcome.
Cena was face. Bella was. You don't.
I haven't.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think they're gonna. I mean, this is going to be the beginning of the breakup, but I still think RK Bro goes over one more time. And then they lose it at WrestleMania Backlash, and that sets up them at SummerSlam in a singles match.
Because no one really cares about the pay-per-view after.
That's why we're going to.
It's exactly.
We just don't care.
There's literally still tickets left.
I know. If I win the lottery before this happens, I'm buying a ticket and I'm flying down.
All right.
Wait a minute, is that
we got an Airbnb?
No.
Yeah.
Airbnb, I can see where I'm sleeping right now in Sleazy's little room there. Fuck that.
No, that's not Providence.
Oh.
Yeah, we got an apartment we rented. Well,
okay.
We're doing I'm doing like a week there.
Yeah, I'm just doing a weekend. Because Sleazy can work anywhere and I can't. Okay. Moving on. Where was I? Oh, by the way, I think Alpha Academy's actually was.
Wow, okay.
So, Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Theory wins, right?
He should win.
It's going to be a
He
good
should
little
win.
match. It's going to be nice and athletic. Theory, who's a powerhouse normally, gets to play the kind of little guy in the match because fucking McAfee's a giant.
I think Theory should.
In theory, he should win. Yes.
What a dad joke, you piece of shit.
No, well, I don't know, ever since the McMahon podcast with McAfee, which I've been listening to, it seems like that McAfee's going to go over.
I don't know. I don't watch the product.
Well, you can listen.
He's
to
a dickhead. He doesn't watch the product we talk about every fucking day.
But it's a podcast. You can listen to it.
Oh,
That was my point.
So, anyway.
I
So
say
we all
McAfee
say,
goes over.
I'll say McAfee, Sleazy doesn't care. Me and Ryan pick Austin Theory. Okay. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
Oh, I fucking do. I love this. So many tag team matches.
Fatal 4-way match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Queens Zelina and Carmella defends against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Natasha and some MMA fucking fighter that isn't over. Versus, I almost fell backwards, and Sasha. Sasha. Oh, where's the tweezers? Sasha.
12 women. 12 women over 2 nights. 0 Asians.
12 women wrestled on the fucking Raw last night.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Also,
Monday
0
night.
Asians.
Anyways, it'll be the Asian invasion will happen on Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania.
I can only hope.
And Sleazy's not going to watch it.
Doesn't
And
do it.
What's the fucking
and-
product?
If Duke makes it to the national title game, I'm not.
New champs?
Yes.
Who?
Live in
Yeah, see?
real.
You know what? I'm a homer, and I want to say Sasha and Naomi because that makes the most sense. But I really do think they're going to give it to Rhea and Liv Morgan to have a moment.
I would agree, actually.
I feel like that means Natty and Shane are winning.
Right? I think of the moments that would happen, that's the best one. Liv gets her time in the sun. Rhea technically gets her time in the sun too.
Even though she won the Raw Women's title last year against
Yeah,
some
fuck
Asian.
them. Fuck that. No one watched that.
And most recently has been fucking women's tag champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Liv is the key one.
Yes. Liv is
She's
the
not
key.
doing it with Riot Squad, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But my heart says Sasha pins like Natasha.
my heart says that,
An
A
Asian
fifth-
interferes.
a fifth tag team joins.
I feel like the safest way to say it is a new woman is being crowned as a champion that hasn't held the belt before, and that puts 2 teams there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right? It limits it 50-50. You kind of got to guess. So I just figured either Naomi or Liv.
But, however, Zelina and Carmella are fighting with each other. So,
No.
loves
No.
to have the team that's fighting with each other win.
Yeah, because
Backstage segment 2 weeks ago, and at the end of it, they beat everybody up and laughed on how funny it was that they tricked everybody.
I don't think it's a trick. I think they made it look like
it's
it's a work.
it's a
work,
work,
bro.
shoot, work.
It's a work, bro.
It's a work,
bro.
shoot, work, shoot, work.
Yes.
Right? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
I'm into this. This makes
Yeah.
me horny.
Oh, goddamn. Chip,
We're-
who do you think's winning?
I already said it. It's going to be Rhea and
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't remember. Chip's just fucking it.
Man, he said it clearly, too, like, dickhead. Like, I heard him go,
I just don't listen to anything he fucking
My wife literally just said, "Why are you yelling?" She's
Me?
downstairs and she heard
Fat
that.
man
Oh,
doesn't-
Me.
Fat Man doesn't listen to our own product.
He doesn't. Yeah. He
while
doesn't,
we're doing it.
Yeah.
right?
What are you eating, Sleazy? Is that shepherd's pie?
It's mushroom risotto.
Oh, one of the new menu items in my restaurant. Nice.
Edge versus AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
I heard Sleazy say something and someone sigh.
AJ Styles.
Hey, Jen.
Ryan.
I'm really torn on this one because I don't know if it's going to matter if they're doing 3 matches or not.
Which I think they are.
You think they are going to do 3 matches?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Then the heel wins, right?
I think AJ wins and then Edge beats him
Edge
up
gets
after.
his heat back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Edge. Just to be different. Even though I think AJ is going to.
I mean, you could easily make a case for both.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Edge is kind of debuting like a new character type thing, and I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty. Winner take all match to unify the WWE Championship and the WWE Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar, WWE Champion, versus Roman Reigns, Universal Champion, with Paulus Heyman.
Well done.
Who wins?
Oh,
Who wins and who should win?
I think this is the hardest decision of all the matches.
It really is, actually.
I don't think.
Of course you don't. All right, Sleazy. How's it going to happen?
Roman's losing.
Yep.
I really do believe Roman's losing.
Mm-hmm.
I also believe Roman is losing, but I think he shouldn't. I think he should be winning.
Think?
Yes.
Why do you think he should be winning?
He's a full-timer who is a heel, which obviously Sleazy knows my logic on heels holding championships, who you might as well give him both the titles to level him up even more. And did I say he's a full-timer? He's a heel. He draws more money, like not more money than Lesnar, but he draws money. It just makes sense to me. But I can see Lesnar winning, and then obviously they've had part-timers Lesnar before. But if you're having a winner-take-all for both titles, I think you should have it on a full-timer. That's my logic.
Fair.
But it doesn't really matter, because I think whoever wins one of these, like they're obviously they're not. They said they're going to unify it, but I think if they're unifying it, well, there's a rumor going around they're going to have another world champion, but if they don't,
it's funny because WWE has so much credibility, they can just create a new world title and nobody bats an eyelash.
Right. But if they could say it's unifying it and then say the winner be like, I'm going to defend them separately. But if they do that, I think the winner of the Money in the Bank is going to be one of them. So, but that's if they don't unify them. But if they do unify them, then I think Lesnar's.
Well, and that's the thing. I think Lesnar's had more of appearances and more staying power recently than he has in the past runs he has had. So that should fight for something there. I really think Lesnar goes over. And face Lesnar is really, really good character. It's funny to watch. He's entertaining. He's entertaining as hell.
Cowboy Lesnar.
And then, if you listen to the podcast on Pat McAfee and hear him being Brock Lesnar, he's actually it's real genuine. He goes into.
It's amazing how good Lesnar is now.
It really is, and of course, you didn't think this when he was 21 years old in WWE the first time, or in any of the championship runs, because you know why? He wasn't allowed. Not that he couldn't. He wasn't allowed to speak for himself. This Lesnar with the mic has been great.
Because in the beginning, he couldn't cut a promo.
He couldn't cut a promo. Yeah.
That's why I put him with Lesnar. Or that's why I put him with Heyman. Now, all those years under Heyman, he could somehow cut a decent promo. I wonder where that came from.
Heyman?
Sable.
It's that year and a half he had with Shelton Benjamin. An amazing.
No, it was Sable. Sable taught him how to talk in the bedroom.
She taught him how to eat.
That's it for the preview of Mania.
Oh, shit.
Do we have any rumors or anything that we want to
yes.
touch on before we go?
Yes. I'm right here.
Okay.
God. Hold on. Fucking
I know.
Sweet.
Yeah, you run this fucking segment, dickhead.
Sorry, I had a fucking text from work. Triple H retired from in-ring competition. Cool. What responses?
That was probably the most obvious thing that was going to happen. I mean, man.
Right. Yeah.
Everything about Triple H is the most obvious secret, not secret in the fucking wrestling world. He's one of the most prolific world champions that's only ever held world titles in WWE.
Okay. No, you're right. No, he's one of the greatest of all time. And people would be like, well, he married Stephanie. Well, who cares? He was
in the character transformation throughout his whole career.
Yeah.
From being Jean-Paul Levesque all the way to Triple H. He was Hunter Shamley, and then he went to Triple H.
He evolved his character, and even when he got hurt and people shit on him saying he did the slower style and the Raw when he was world champion Evolution, but that was the point. He wanted to be the heel. He didn't want you to like him. But he was going out and having fucking great wrestling matches.
Yep. I can't wait for the Pat McAfee Triple H interview. That's what I want to see.
WrestleMania. What did Rhino say? I know Ryback said something stupid.
I mean, I'm sorry, not
what?
sorry,
Really? Ryback said
Ryback.
something? It was stupid? No.
He said something like, as a person, you were like really disappointing to me, but congrats on your career. Like, fuck you. Like,
fuck you.
It was
an underhanded fucking, give you an underhanded fucking insult. Fuck Ryback.
Yep, what to do.
There's a reason why you aren't working. Because no one fucking likes you.
Control your narrative.
Speaking of that, Sleazy, this is all about you.
Asian.
No,
I can't believe you're about to talk about Chikara.
No, fuck you. The control your narrative, AMA.
So can I ask a foolish question?
Yes, go ahead.
The top heel in that promotion, somebody throws a super kick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the question I need to ask. That's all.
That's the entire point of having the role.
No super kicks.
As reported by EC3 in the fucking AMA.
Destroyer.
What were the rules again? I'm sorry. Like, I had them and I lost them.
All right, so the rules
don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah,
don't talk about Fight Club.
There's no tope suicidas. There's no destroyers, and there's no super kicks. And it's like if you want to win, go out there and win. I think it was one of the rules made no fucking sense at all.
The fight's not with your opponent; it's with yourself.
It's within yourself, which is actually kind of cool to a point.
To me, that's just saying you're going out to the wrestling by yourself and try to fight.
Well, no, to me, that's saying you can only rely on yourself.
Well, you're very optimistic. I'm very pessimistic.
No.
But we are talking about fucking CYN. That's why.
So, do we have a roster set up for this?
I think Sleazy's looking it up. Oh, I thought Sleazy was looking it up.
Yeah, there was a couple of things. So there's the main ones are Austin Aries, EC3.
I just wore that shirt to work the other day. I was wondering if he was going to be a member of them.
Let me get the actual. This is the full roster.
While you're looking up, Fandango announced his retirement.
That's sad.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, all them fucking leg drops.
WrestleMania will be airing live in select movie theaters and at Dave & Buster's.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so is
that a normal thing or a big thing for you down there? Or?
Well, normally they show UFC pay-per-views. They don't normally show WWE pay-per-views.
Shane Helms signed a WWE Legends deal. And Paul Heyman announced that he signed a new long-term contract late last year. And I got one more thing, but I'll let Sleazy.
So I want to point something out, and this is something that's been happening more often, and I want to point it out only because I feel like it's going to happen in wrestling soon. And I'm gonna say BTS, and everyone's going to groan, and it's fine, whatever. But one of the things that's happening with the BTS concerts in the U.S. is that they're having stadium shows, like at Allegiant Stadium, but also at the same time, they're selling out another arena with a live feed to the stadium show. And the reason why
that makes sense.
They did that with the Stanley Cup here in DC. They had everyone inside the arena watching the game, and you had the streets of DC filled with the game on wide screens all throughout the city.
I mean, if you can sell tickets to the stadium and it sells out, and you can go to an arena and buy a ticket there to watch it, probably obviously cheaper, you're making more money that way. Why wouldn't you do it?
I'm not saying it's a bad idea from a financial standpoint from the company, but for me personally, that just...
I wouldn't go... personally, I wouldn't go to an arena, buy a ticket, and watch a TV screen.
Right.
Like, I can be at home. Like,
and
now
I get that. I get what you're saying, but if people are going to do it, you might as well take advantage of it.
And with the Stanley Cup, they were actually, you didn't buy the tickets. You actually just you sent in an email and they gave you a ticket to go watch it.
Well, that's a little bit different.
They're free.
That's completely different. The BTS tickets were $150 to sit in an arena with a bunch of other people to watch the show live stream. $150 just to do that.
BTS is that Korean pop group, right?
Yeah. But my concern is that this might happen with the Big Five. And
I don't think it's going to.
I don't know. It's very lucrative.
Because every
People,
one of
you
those.
have Peacock. People are going to sit there and watch it on Peacock instead of going into a theater.
I'd agree.
Well, here's the thing, though. Not necessarily, because there be some people. Yes, it's $10 for Peacock a month. Some people just don't want to pay $10 a month, even though it's way cheaper. Maybe some people only want to watch WrestleMania.
And Comcast is actually part of our deal.
And they don't have access to go to a theater and buy a ticket. Like, there are people who do that. It's still commonplace. Like,
right.
Yes, streaming is a huge thing, but it just...
They go to a bar, pay a $5 cover charge, and watch the pay-per-view. That happens still.
That's how we do UFC.
Yeah. Dave and Buster's.
UFC.
Like, so, like, it still happens.
Right. And I guess my point out of all of it is I see the expansion happening now that we're kind of back into a little bit sense of normalcy. And I can see this blowing up because people are so desiring to be at a live event again that...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That it might actually start that part again. You know what I mean?
Right.
It might start more of that.
That's kind of preying on a weak spot. That's kind of wrong.
Oh, really? Businesses don't prey on weak spots here. Let's make this the sleazy socialist hour.
But okay, here we go. You think gas prices went up just because of Russia? No. More people are coming back to work and driving. Of course they're going to jack prices up.
They were going to jack up the prices seconds after they heard that there might be a reason that they could jack up the prices. It didn't matter what it was. Because 100%. you and I both know this, Fat Man, because of Ryan left us, because I figured I think he had a deadline at 6. Spoiler. But I think the thing is with gas, it takes a couple of weeks before any type of supply chain cutoff like that causes an actual price increase.
Yep.
So everyone knows that's bullshit, and yet immediately after anything that was said, that was like, oh, the price, it might cause an issue. Prices went right up. That's how it is.
It's all Biden's fault.
It's not anyone's fault other than
because the president has a button that controls gas prices in the White House.
He does.
You know that, right, Susie?
It's a button that says nuke.
But it's not at the White House. That's just the Pentagon.
So how about that control your narrative roster?
We wanted to get all political so we could talk about the control your narrative roster. It's basically a who's who of nobody wants
who was?
Killer Cross.
No, who was?
Yeah, I mean, Killer Cross is supposedly going to do shows. Obviously, Adam Scher. It's like, what the fuck? And
I can't believe they're actually starting a federation because it's going to be one of those pop-up federations that goes nowhere. And starting against the juggernauts like, I can't believe I'm about to say this, Impact, WWE, and
they're not
AEW.
even the same level as GCW.
They're not. They're really not.
They're like on the level, and this is going to sound really derogatory, but they're probably lower than MCW.
I would say that ESW
they're lower than
and
MLW.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I got one piece of news left. WWE and Fanatics announced a comprehensive long-term sports entertainment partnership that will see Fanatics utilize its expansive digital sports platform to create a new, enhanced experience for WWE fans globally across several businesses, including e-commerce and licensed merchandise, as well as a physical, digital, and NTF trading cards, or NFT trading. So essentially, if anyone's a sports fan, Chip left because he's a dick. So if anyone's a sports fan, then there's Chip. Chip left and then joined. And now
I have no idea what the hell I did.
There we go. And so you pretty much go to Fanatics. Like you go to MLBshop.com, it's Fanatics. So
it's like
when you go
a who's who of
trading.
Yep. And MLB and NFL. So they're pretty much going to make a WWE shop.com is pretty much going to be their Fanatics page. So, but it's a big deal. It really is. Like they can get like you go to Fanatics, you can go pick any sport, like even MLS and stuff like that. WWE will be part of that. So fans around the world will go to that page and see WWE.
That's cool. You know what that means, though?
That's a good marketing ring.
Here's the thing about that. I think it's a great idea to diversify as much as possible. all that being said, the Fed's dead in 6 months, so it doesn't matter.
What, WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're losing money left and right. Like, they're not signing any more talent. Like, WrestleMania is gonna have 100,000 people there. Like, that ain't nothing, man, compared to what AEW's doing.
They couldn't even afford Cody Rhodes.
Is what AEW's doing, man. Like, selling out 8,000 seat arenas and drawing, 500,000 people for Rampage.
Chip, put yourself over.
And not making a profit yet. That's big for AEW.
I got something to say about that. And it's kind of funny. And it's like the idea when it came out, they wanted AEW not Rampage, I'm sorry, Dynamite to be like Raw. So the first ever AEW Dynamite was at the Capital One Arena, Verizon Center back then. Now, they recently had AEW Dynamite / Rampage in Washington, D.C. at the Entertainment Sports Arena, home of the George Washington Colonials. That's how they realize, and Fat Man's been saying it the whole time, so have you, they can't fill a fucking arena.
So here's the thing, and I don't blame AEW for doing this. It's actually smart for them. They realize that they can't sell out the 19, 20,000 seat arenas, so they go to smaller venues where they can sell out and looks better on TV. And they can raise their prices up a little bit more and maybe make the same amount of money. But if you sell out an 8,000 seat arena and WWE goes to 1,000 seat arena or 2,000 or 20,000 seat arena and sells 12,000, who has better attendance?
Who paid more money for their venue?
That's the thing too. And WWE probably has better relationship with these venues too.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, WWE set up, AEW did, but WWE drew 12,000, AEW drew 8. Cool. But but at the same time, like I just said, it's smart for AEW to do that because they realize they can't, not always, they can sell some big arenas. They just, for double or nothing. I'm surprised they didn't go. I think they wanted to go to the Amway Center in Orlando, but I think the Magic were playing. So they went to a smaller arena, which is fine. Like, to me, good for them. Good for them to realize that the smaller arena venue, atmospheric wise, works for them. So I'll give them props for that. I'm not going to shed on them for going to smaller arenas.
No, I wasn't shitting on them. I was just saying.
I get what you're saying, but they tried it out. It didn't work. They shifted. Good for them.
It was definitely, the pivot was great on their part.
Good.
So anyway, you want me to put me over?
Yes.
Sports Guru 728 on Twitter. Make sure you follow me and Fat Man's Sports Podcast. This week was recorded on a Wednesday. You can find it on Spotify, and we are soon to be on iTunes. As soon as I get the stuff that I'm dealing with in my personal life out the way, I'll be able to hook us up on iTunes. But right now, life's gotten heavy.
Cool.
That's it.
Ryan's not here, but I'll plug what he should be plugging, which is the Wrestling Show's Reddit. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fat Man.
And the show is at Sleazy Fat Man on Twitter and Instagram. We also have a TikTok at The Wrestling. You should check it out once I put some content on it. You can find us and everybody else as part of the Gear Network at gearnetwork.com. This week, Gear Network celebrates their 8th anniversary, so congratulations to them for that. Also, you can find us every Saturday morning, 8 a.m., wherever you get your favorite podcast from, whether that be Spotify, iTunes, or whatever. That's it.
June 11th.
Thank you. We're doing, as part of Gameheads United and the Podcast Precinct, we are sponsoring the Pro Wrestling Video Game Night. Fat Man and I will both be there. If you're anywhere near the Niagara Falls, Buffalo area, come out, join us, check it out. All the information will be on our Facebook page. So that's pretty much it. So with thanks to Ryan, thanks to Chip.
See you guys.
And as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer, which we didn't say today. Fuck Kenny Omega. A hot dog's not a sandwich. Finally got my paper toss in. Sleazy's going to lose so much money at poker today. It's going to be astronomical. And he's going to lose the WrestleMania back because he updated.
I'm the truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain of the game. The blood shedding your name. When there's nothing to gain, all the world gonna say.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.